Hey everybody, Josh Sigurdson, World Alternative Media here for another Freedom Minute report. And today we are going to talk about the top 4 anti-freedom moves by Trump this week. And for the past 2 years, many libertarians have defended Trump to exhaust, claiming that he's trying to destroy the political and banking establishment. Of course, this doesn't make sense. Sure, he said some great things, as most politicians do. Sure, he went many steps further when it comes to calling out Marxists, but after all, the establishment is smart. Inefficient? Yes, but smart. Throwing a puppet like Clinton under the bus and calling Bill a rapist is a small sacrifice when it comes to growing the global order through the military-industrial complex, the police state, and the global central banking cartel. Something to keep in mind. Now, here's a couple of super anti-freedom moves by Trump this past week alone. Number 4, he's put a 25% tariff on steel. This is an attempted trade war with countries like China, but in the end, it is a tax on Americans. Also, interestingly, another good one to throw up on the screen here. His buddy, a New York billionaire, Carl Icahn, dumped $31 million in steel-linked stocks just before the announcement. How lucky. Now, number 3. He spoke about killing drug dealers. It does not have to be said that the Trump administration has seriously heated up the destructive and communistic style war on drugs. This statement by Trump is another example of his trend of just repeating what the last person who's smarter than him says around him. Now, moving on. Gun control. Here we go. So, he claims he's the best and most beautiful person on gun rights. Yeah, okay. So during the election, he pushed forward the idea of banning people on the no-fly list from getting a gun. By the way, a lot of random innocent people are on the no-fly list. Then this last week, he claimed this following Mike Pence's statement on dealing with gun crime. He said, and I quote, "I like taking the guns early. Like in this crazy man's case that just took place in Florida. He had a lot of firearms. They saw everything. To go to court would have taken a long time. So you could do exactly what you're saying, but take the guns first, go through due process second." Now, the NRA claims that Donald Trump doesn't want gun control, and fine, they can say that. We will see. But along with the pointless bump stock ban being pushed by Trump and his claim that he's considering an assault weapon ban, the NRA is likely just being weak on guns as per usual. Now, moving on to the next thing. Number 1, following a move by China making communist Xi Jinping a potential leader for life, Trump made a statement congratulating Xi and saying that maybe the U.S. should give that a shot one day. Excuse me? So now some should be taken in jest, of course, but this isn't the 5,342D chess that some claim. People are using the dependence of hoping a leader changes things for them as an excuse to be apathetic. Bush was playing 4D chess and backgammon, not ending the Fed despite his critique of the Fed during his 2000 campaign. Obama was playing 4D chess by keeping Gitmo open and dropping more bombs than any other president. If Trump had good intentions, that's one thing. Actually putting them forward would end with the establishment murdering him. Let's be realistic. Yes, the media spreads nonsense about Trump that's not true constantly, all day, every day. It's become so obvious, too. It's like a trick on the minds of the masses. This has been the perfect storm to divide two collectivist sides of the paradigm. Get the right to agree to things they wouldn't usually agree with, just like Obama got the left to agree to things they wouldn't usually agree with in order to keep people at bay as the global establishment continues to pave the path forward into total servitude under a giant global state complex. So, just remember, folks, stop falling for it. Only you can stop this. Politicians cannot. Again, thanks for joining us for another Freedom Minute Report. This is Josh Sigurdson signing out from World Alternative Media. Find the truth, be the change.